Good afternoon. This is Pastor Mann, and I'm in my study. And I had a thought I want to share in the midst of my studies today that I thought was worthy of attention and was worthy of taking a moment out to do a live video. I hope that this thought might spur on some curiosity to learn of Christian biography, to study, and to always be learning with joy. I've called my Substack Noble Cedar Institutes using the old definition of institutes for teachings or instructions, and ultimately habits that deal with the kingdom of God spreading throughout the world to fill the earth. Well, let's get to it. The quote that I want to share with you is found in Arnold Dallamore's biography of George Whitefield, Volume 1. And it's a quote that I have heard used in recent days, and I'm not judging any person for using it this way. I'm only saying it helps to read just a sentence more. Here's what the quote says: "Let the name of Whitfield perish, but Christ be glorified." That's the quote, or the beginning of it from the book. And that's a quote directly from George Whitfield, the evangelist of the First Great Awakening. But here's what the biography continues to say that I think is of greater interest. He says, this is Mr. Dallamore's words: "So noble an attitude renders his life, that is Whitfield's life, all the more worthy of attention. But, and that's the key, but in adopting it, Whitfield set events moving in the wrong direction, the direction they have followed ever since." And what is the direction that Arnold Dallimore is speaking of concerning this quote? That though it draws the attention in a noble way, the concern has been raised here by the biographer that it actually set things in the opposite direction, for which was commending of the glory of God and Christ. I think Arnold Dallimore is right to bring this out. In fact, it dawns on me as I read this that God doesn't call us to be a people with false humility who would say, "Let our names be forgotten," to draw supposedly noble attention. But a true nobility in the Christian's life understands that God has made us, created us, provides for us, and redeems us, not so our names are blotted out, neither from his book or this world, but rather that we as individuals with names that he knows bring glory to him by our lives. It is a treasure to have the works of many of these men to be able to read, of Puritans and otherwise, and we remember their names. And it's not a sinful thing that our names would be remembered. It's that, what do we do with our lives? What do we do in regards to having a good name in our church, community, nation, families, and so forth? So that's the thought. And I just want to share that with you and utilize this live feature that just started on Substack. May God bless you. And may this be an encouragement today that God has given you a name that he knows and he wants others to know. But you make sure that in doing so, that when people think of you, they also might think of Christ. And the Lord be with you.